you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. So don't miss out. Get Carnival ready with flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. Now all you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, 2 references. That's it. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com. Come home to Coats Ready Cash. We ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Everybody push something in the air now.
Parts. Largest shipment of top brands, good quality parts. We have most of the parts you need. You will be surprised of what's in stock for most cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, trucks, etc. We're talking engine mounts, water and fuel pumps, coil packs, ignition wire sets, sensors, valve covers, pan and overhaul gasket sets, belt tensioners, suspension parts, control arms and bushings, shocks and mounts, spindles, disc brakes, rotors, brake drums and shoes, radiators, thermostats, temperature sensors, AC condensers, all fuel, air and transmissions filters. Too much parts to mention. All at Quality Services Limited, your one-stop auto shop on Lansipine Main Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010 or like us on Facebook.
It's the Carnival sale at Spice Isle Jewelry. Discover an incredible collection of silver and gold jewelry with discounts of up to 40% with a purchase of over $115. Explore our exquisite range of souvenir items, traditional West Indian bangles, necklaces, earrings, rings, and one-of-a-kind handmade pieces. Shop in comfort at our air-conditioned store surrounded by friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We pride ourselves on offering the finest shopping experience. That's not all. We also specialize in buying scrap gold, ensuring you receive top value for your precious metals. Plus, our repair service is unrivaled and second to none. Treat yourself or surprise someone special with exquisite pieces from Spice Isle Jewelry. Don't miss out. It's the Carnival sale. Call us now at 440-3155 or 440-6648. Be sure to visit our 2 convenient locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and Spiceland Mall, Grand Anse. Sale ends on August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, serving you since 1986.
All right, family. So welcome again, and I'm happy to see that you're back with us in one piece. I know that for some of you, you are still tired, having to go to work today after, going hard on the last lap. Yeah. So I know that some of you are resting, but still, we say hello to those of you who are here with us tonight. So before we get straight into our news, what we have to tell you is that there seemed to be some issue between Facebook and the government of Canada, which resulted in news distribution via Facebook to be blocked for Canadian viewers. In other words, people who live in Canada will not be able to view the Mikey Live program or any content from our page. All right. I hope this gets resolved. Yeah, because our fan base or our followers are largely from Canada, and it's just unfortunate of what's happening here between Facebook and the government of Canada. In the meantime, you can let your people know that they can find us live on YouTube. All right, you can look for Mikey Hutchinson or Mikey Live on YouTube, and you'll be able to view our program nightly until that situation gets resolved between the Canadian government and the people of Facebook. I hope that it gets resolved soon, because there are so many, not just us, but there are so many different websites and so on that is affected by this a lot, and people depend on social media, for their content, because it's so immediate, it's so fast-paced, yeah? So I hope that this thing is going to get resolved sometime soon. So you would find that there are some of the loyal viewers that you see every night. You will not be able to see them chatting or commenting for a while. And that's so sad, because, they form part of the business. You know what I mean? They form part of the business. Aline, thank you very much. So anyway, yeah, them again. Okay, folks. With that being said, let's get straight into the festival. The 2023 Grenada Carnival, it has come to an end after a couple of days of revelry. I mean, It started last week and it ended last night. So we're talking about from the Queen Show, Calypso, Junior Panorama, Children Carnival Frolic, Parade of the Bands, and all of that. So it was a couple of days well of festivity, of competition and so on. The Carnival Queen pageant. It was won by Miss Monet Francis at St. David's, and of course St. David's win a lot, That's like Crown Parish, That's like Crown Parish because they have won so many. The Children's Carnival Frolic, the Junior Calypso Monarch went to Christian Niles, Junior Panorama Champs, Republic Bank, Angel Haps, Junior Banner of the Year, Peter Bain and Associates, Junior Traditional Mass Band winner, House of Creations, Veco. Then they had the Junior King of the Band, AJ and Associates, and the Junior Queen of the Band from the Comancheros and Associates. The Calypso Monarch went to Kelly Klein, that's Rootsman. Kelly had a nice tune, So Asapa had a nice tune too, I like even what's his name, boy? I can't remember his name, but anyway, his name is eluding me right now. But yeah, boy, we had so much good competition this year. We had the Groovy Monarch going to Boise and the Soca Monarch going back to Terra the Governor. The Panorama Champs, that is Nexa, New Dimension, and the Traditional Mass Festival winner is House of Creations, the traditional Shotney Mass Band, Hermitage Shotney, other traditional mass bands, St. Patrick Apache, and the traditional Veco Mass Band, House of Creations. The winner of the Monday Night Mass was Golden Mass Band, and the winner for the road match, there was a tie. I don't know if I could remember any other times when there were a tie for the road match, but there was a tie for the road match this year between Robulus, the farmer. Is a farmer. You think they want to go to Milan? In Milan. Yeah. So that was between him and Temptress. So they both share the road match title. I don't know if there's a cash prize that they will have to split or whatever has to happen in that regard. But these are your two winners. Like I said, I do not know the last time that I've heard of a combined winner for road match. So there is Robulus and Temptress, the Toot, and the Cecil Peggy Charles won the Old Mass. All right. Let me see if I can pull up the Old Mass thing on the screen. Look at what it says here. What it says, oh gosh, y'all can see the writing properly. I could read it out for you. It says here, let me just zoom it up. Like it says here, the house party finished, the dancing done, the eating of food over. Keith alone left to wash the dirty WAYS ways. All right, so that one Old Mass. And there were other Old Mass portrayals. This year we can say that Juve was different, boy. The Juve actually ended at 10 in St. George's. That's the earliest I can remember in recent times. The Spice Mass Corporation wanted it to end around that time because they wanted to get the streets prepared for other things that still happen in the same streets, right? For the other part of the day's celebration. Of course, I think that they were able to accomplish that. You understand? Like, as I thought it was hard to do, but they were able to do that. Big up to the Spice Mass Corporation. There are people who have different opinions about that. But at the end, the Spice Mass Corporation say that it's their responsibility to ensure that there's a balance in people who wants to use the same street to display or to portray what it is they have for Spice Mass just the same. So Juve was the largest that I've seen in a long time. There were bands upon bands upon bands. There were people upon people upon people. And the people were having a damn good time. In fact, the police, they are saying that it was a relatively good one for them in terms of people who behaved themselves and the police who executed what their plan was supposed to be. In fact, even before we go to the police, let's go to the priest. Before we go to the police, let's go to the priest. A priest was seen in the Juve having a good time. It says there's no contravention. Father Gerard Paul, he said there's no contravention against Christianity to be involved in festivity. You know, he says that the Catholicism has always been centered around festivity and celebrations and so on, and he sees nothing wrong with that.
Oh, let's see what Mass is about. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, the priest playing jab. Are you prepared for people to talk about it?
The priest playing jab, jab, jab.
Yesterday, that was a big conversation in church.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. You know, whether or not religious people should be seen around
That's stupidness.
Yeah.
Wherever Catholicism dwells, Mass dwells.
Okay.
Look at Brazil.
Yes.
Rio Carnival. It's because the most populated Catholic community is in Brazil.
Right.
You understand? So it goes with the culture. Right. Throughout the Old Testament and New Testament was festivals.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
People drinking. In the Feast of Purim, they drink until they didn't know the difference between their friends and the enemy.
Right.
That's the importance of reveling and just forgetting everything and just enjoying yourself.
Right.
Yeah?
Yes, well,
Right.
I'm happy to see that you're that brave.
But not that brave. I've been playing Mass since I was 9 years.
Wow! Okay.
Well, I had two man basses, jab basses in Grenada. You were young.
Yes, I was.
In the early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, I play my Mass every year. Well, I kind of get old now and I kind of have Mass friends and so on.
Right.
But I went back to Trinidad after studies in 92 and every year I play Mass until about 94.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, well,
Yeah,
good to
enjoy
see you
yourself.
and be safe.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Take care.
Hopefully you can convince some more of your congregation to come to Mass next year.
Well, the Catholics play Carnival all the time. We don't have to
Okay.
bother with them.
Alright.
The vast majority of people is Catholics.
Catholics.
It's not Adventists, it's not the others. Right?
Okay.
All right, and so you understand? You know, I saw the priest. He walking through the juvie. I'm like, okay, that's interesting because you'll get dirty. You know, not knowing that that was his intention. And I see people start to do him up and things like that. I say, okay. And next thing I see, we find nothing and he's ready for them. You understand? And so he has justified his position there. But there are still people who is calling for his head. So one person saying, you know, they should get the head of the Catholic Church to discipline the priests and thing. I know that there are a lot of opinions out there. What is your opinion on this? Is it a big deal or is it not? Yeah? Is it a big deal or is it not? The priest being involved in carnival, being, decked out in his jab horn and his, whether it is charcoal and oil or it is actual oil. What is your take on this? But anyway, the priest, had no difficulty in having people see him enjoy himself, not drinking alcohol, not behaving in a kind of way. He was just walking through. The crowd. That's what I saw, you know. But let us know what is your take on this, and don't forget to tell your people in Canada and other particularly Canada, that they can view our program via YouTube. All right, you can search Mikey Hutchinson or Mikey Live, and you'll be able to see the program. There was a deadly shooting that took place on Monday. Police spoke about that in a brief press conference that they had. It happened at Egmont. All right. The identity of the person is a 30-year-old. His name is Delvon Thomas, who is actually from Carriacou. All right. He is the deceased, according to reports. Thomas, who is well known, he was shot in the head. They say he's actually from Paradise St. Andrew, but he was just living in Carriacou. All right, he was shot in the head. One other individual associated with the mass band Bashik was shot twice and was rushed to a hospital where the last time I checked, he was receiving treatment there. Police say that shooting had absolutely nothing to do with carnival-related activities. They say that they are investigating. They have one person in custody assisting them with their investigations. But we're going to have more details on that in a couple of moments as we now get into what the police are saying about the carnival activities. Now, the police are saying that they are very satisfied with what they have seen over the period, the 11th of August to the 16th of August, well, the 15th, well, now 16th. Right, they are saying that there was a general sense of calm and cooperation from the general public, and so they thought that their carnival plan or the carnival operation was successful, not in isolation of the public's involvement, because they are saying too that they are happy that the public was so cooperative.
We also want to express in a significant way the issue of non-violence for the carnival. There were hardly any incidents or issues relating to crime and violence specifically relating to the carnival. We believe that you, the general public, significantly bought into the conversation that we had with regard to offensive weapon, with regards to misbehavior. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate our youthful population. Sometimes we leave them out of the conversation, but we did send that message out and ask our young men in particular to leave the knives and cutlasses at home. And that was very evident. Though we had a significant increase in the number of patrons on the street and at events, what we did recognize, and we did increase our searches, but what we recognize is that there was significant reduction in the amount of weapons that were found. That tells us that we had significant buy-in from the general public, and in particular our youthful population, in understanding the importance of leaving weapons at home and the non-engagement in violence. So the RGPF, thank you. We are on the way to continued success as it relates to our youthful population and our general population buying into what the police force is advertising to you. And we thank you for this.
All right, sorry for that. So let me just make sure I do this here. Right, sorry for that, okay? So here's what. The police, they're also saying that there's been a significant reduction in the accidents that were recorded this time around when compared to that of last year. Because you would realize that you did not see many postings on Facebook or heard of serious accidents happening this carnival season, right? The police said that they didn't have many, well, about 50-something, you know, like, and usually that's within the norm, right? But there were no serious, there's just one serious accident, and the other accidents were just minor accidents. And the police, they're happy to say that we have seen a reduction in accidents.
In terms of accidents, we had 58 road accidents, one of which were serious, and we all last year we had in excess of 60 motor vehicle accidents, and 3 of which were serious. So there was a significant reduction in the number of accidents that occurred on our road during the carnival activities from the 11th to the 15th of August. A total of 55 traffic tickets were issued, most of which were for prohibited parking and failing to comply with officers' instruction or traffic signs in terms of no entry. We also can say that the number of tickets were reduced also in comparison to last year. So we can say that there were greater compliance by the general public, and we want to thank them for that. There were a number of vehicles that were clamped and towed away, those persons that were in violations of the signs and so on. So on that note, I just want to thank the general public for the compliance. We know that there were some sort of inconvenience, especially for the road diversions and so on, and we want to express our heartfelt thanks to those persons for really complying and ensuring that our arrangement was successful and the RGPF was successful on the days in question.
Right, thank you very much for that. All right, and guys, good going, you know, good going. Now, ASP Ryan Hall is now going to explain to us the crime situation over the period 11th August to the 16th of August. And they're saying that things were generally quiet.
I am pleased to inform you that the carnival period proceeded with a commendable degree of safety and security. Our officers were vigilant and proactive in ensuring the well-being of the public, and as a result, we observe a notable absence of serious crime directly related to carnival activities. I would like to provide a summary of the reported incidents. There was no report of sexual nature throughout the carnival period, no report of robbery, one shooting incident at Mount Edmund, which resulted in the death of one Delvin Thomas, a 30 years welder of Hermitage, Carriacou, and we have one man dozen injuries, 15 reported property crimes. This we know are crimes of opportunity. There were 7 harm offenses, with only 2 of these harm offenses being considered as indictable offenses. Throughout the period, we received several reports of what we consider little fights in some of the carnival-related activities. And officers responded promptly to these incidents, diffusing situation before they escalated into most serious altercations. This in itself is a demonstration of our commitment to maintaining law and order and a peaceful environment throughout Grenada Carnival and Pitimatink. Overall, we are extremely pleased with the cooperative effort of the public, stakeholders, and our law enforcement officers in contributing to our safe and enjoyable carnival experience. Our officers were present in high visibility roles, engaging with the public and fostering an environment of security and reassurance.
Thank you very much, sir. And as they're saying that no reports of any sexual nature, that too is good. We're talking about carnival, you know, where everybody was out, people drinking, having a good time. People are most vulnerable at this time. No reports of a sexual nature. Y'all go and spread that word. You understand? There are some people who are just out there who claim that they love Grenada and only talking and saying negative things about Grenada. Go and talk about that. Grenada had an entire carnival. No serious offenses were committed. 0. My friends, 0. There was a shooting incident. You'll be surprised to hear who was involved. You understand? Not directly related to carnival at all. You understand? So here you have it. Here you have it. Thousands of people out drinking, having a good time, impaired judgment, and all kind of thing, and still they remain orderly, cooperative, crime-free. You understand? Not a buy. You understand? And just to be clear, the police, they are saying that the shooting incident that occurred on Monday is no way directly related to carnival.
It is important to clarify that the homicide was unrelated to our carnival activities. Our investigators have been diligently working on this case to gather information and evidence, and we reassure the public that every effort is being made to bring the responsible parties to justice. The positive outcome of our investigation into this matter reflect the collective responsibility and cooperation of our citizens in maintaining a secure environment. On this note, we call upon anyone who has information that can lead to the closure of this investigation and any other investigation. Feel free and call in to any station of the Royal Grenada Police Force on 911, and you can share whatever information you have without declaring who you really are. We are ready and are awaiting whatever information you have to share with us that can assist in the investigation of any of these matters. Thanks to all the officers, especially those attached to the CID, the CRO, SVU, and DFU, and the general public for your continued support as we keep Grenada a safe place for everyone.
Yeah, man. Yeah. for everyone, including our visitors. You understand why I'm feeling so proud? Not proud, no. I pride. All raise me nose. You understand? You know, people get on and think and they just see other people say, yo, chill out now, calm down. Calm down. You understand? So this year was relatively okay. There were Tuesday juves happening as well in St. David and in St. Patrick. The St. David things seem to be coming up nicely. In fact, this year, St. David was the parish that won most of the titles. St. David did well, did very well. You understand? And so now a lot of attention probably will be placed on St. David's and its culture. Well, St. David's has been the culture, hub for a very long time. I'm a product of that as well. I mean, though I was living in another parish, they adopted myself, my brother, and a lot of other people from other parishes to become involved in calypso and stuff like that at a very young age. So St. David's have been doing it for a long time. I think it's just about time for them to be recognized for that. Yeah, and there's a few people that has been involved since I like a boy peeing in bed. No, I'm a man, I ain't peeing in bed no more. I might be doing other things in bed, but not peeing for sure. But they are still there. These men are still there. And it's a matter of time. I'm hoping that they will receive some form of recognition for what they do. All right, some of them are teachers. All right, and well, you might have seen them here and there and not necessarily know that they are, all right, teachers, or they have been so instrumental in keeping the culture alive in the parish of St. David. Now, the police, they are in mourning. All right, let me see if I can pull that picture for you. One of their members died. All right, and they were sending condolence message to the family of the deceased and so on. Again, it's just heartbreaking that you hear so many young people are dying. I think they have lost. I know him, and then I think the Calypso fraternity have lost another one as well. That individual was not necessarily a Calypsonian, but I know that he played a lot, with Calypsonians and stuff like that. All right, so let me just get this one here for you. I'm trying to pull up the picture here for you. All right, so this is the officer that the RGPF, they are mourning right now. That's Constable 430 Leon Cox. According to police, he passed away on the 10th of August 2023. So the Commissioner of Police, rank and files of the force say that they'd like to extend their sincerest condolences to the family and friends of their fellow officer. All right, so it's a tough one there for them as well. All right, so folks, we are moving on. We see here that the government of Grenada, in an effort to ease congestion at payment sites, wishes to inform all seed beneficiaries that seed payments for August 2023 will be done in alphabetical order on the following days. Now, they say not all beneficiaries, you are advised to take note and go to the Treasury and Revenue offices on the given dates. All right, so A to H, Wednesday 23rd August 2023. I to Q, Thursday 24th August 2023. And R to Z, or Z, Friday 25th August. All right, and so please be guided accordingly. So yesterday, boy, rain. In fact, some people thought that rain was going to affect the outcome of the parade of the bands. Well, it probably did in some small measure, because the bands were a little late. I mean, they're usually late, but probably later than they would have been if things were normal. So there was a lot of rain that interrupted that yesterday, and of course that rain went into today as we were affected by this tropical wave. Now that wave has since passed, but we are still affected by it in some way. We're getting information now from the Met Office that the axis of that tropical wave currently in the Eastern Caribbean near 65 west, approximately 194 nautical miles west of Grenada from 19, which is 19 north southward, moving west at 15 knots. Convection previously associated with this wave has generally diminished, they say today, but the ITCZ, or Z, will continue to produce cloudy conditions with showers and possible isolated thunderstorms tonight. There's a low chance of flooding in areas that are so prone. We are also seeing here from the Met Office that there's a strong likelihood of some weather activity happening on Saturday. According to the Met Office, conditions are expected to be cloudy to overcast with moderate to heavy showers and a medium chance of lightning and thunder. There's a warning that's going to be in effect for Saturday, a medium chance of flash flood and small-scale landslides. There is also a warning for tonight, again, a low chance of minor flooding and small-scale landslides in areas that are so prone. And that's information that we've received here from the Met Office. Family members, I want to take a break and come back. When we come back, we'll talk about the weather again, give you more specific details with regard to how the weather is going to affect us here in Grenada tonight and tomorrow, and any other matters that we have, we'll be able to share that with you. Please don't forget to inform your friends and your family that are located in Canada that they can. My son is calling me. That they can actually view the program now on YouTube, since the government of Canada and Facebook are in noise. All right, so please let them know that they can actually go over to our YouTube channel to view the program. Family members, we take a break and come back, and of course, like when we come back, we'll have the weather and any other matters. Stay tuned.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
Hey you! Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way. Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requesting a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Boom! Come home to Coats Ready Cash and get ready for Carnival with a loan of $3,000 or more, and you pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. So don't miss out. Get Carnival ready with flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. Now, all you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, 2 references. That's it. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com. Come home to Coats Ready Cash. We ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Everybody push something in the air now.
Parts. Largest shipment of top brands, good quality parts. We have most of the parts you need. You will be surprised of what's in stock for most cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, trucks, etc. We're talking engine mounts, water and fuel pumps, coil packs, ignition wire sets, sensors, valve covers, head and overhaul gasket sets, belt tensioners, suspension parts, control arms and bushings, shocks and mounts, spindles, disc brakes, rotors, brake drums and shoes, radiators, thermostats, temperature sensors, AC condensers, all fuel, air, and transmissions filters. Too much parts to mention. All at Quality Services Limited, your one-stop auto shop on Lansipine Main Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010 or like us on Facebook.
All right, guys, and here we are. And of course, we want to give you the weather now. Of course, we've received the weather update from the Met Office. Now, the weather is expected to be mostly cloudy and hazy with light to moderate showers, which may become heavy at times, and a medium chance of lightning and thunder. A warning is in effect. We're talking about a low chance of minor flooding and small-scale landslides. Tonight's minimum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calmer times. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tonight. And taking a look at the weather for tomorrow, God's willing, that's Thursday. It is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate early morning showers and a low chance of lightning and thunder. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. That's a weather report for tonight and tomorrow. We now want to transition over into saying hello to a few people before we wrap up today's program. We can only say hi to you if we see you commenting, and that's the only way that we know that you're there. With that being said, we have to say hello to Ezran, to Shireen, to Suzanne, to Suzette, and Sonia, and Charmaine, and Nick Francis, and Marcelia, and everyone else who is currently tuned in on YouTube. We want to say hello to you and thank you for joining us. And likewise, we would like to say hello to those of you who are on Facebook: Deslin, Java, Jane, Barbara, Kirin, again, Karan, Mora, Joyous, Praise and Worship, Diana, and who else is there with us? Rachel, Janelle, Rolander, Judy. Thank you, Judy. Della, Leonora. Who else is there with us? Claire, Jillian, Hazel, and Hazeland. And who else? Barbara. And everyone else. We want to say hello to you. And we are so grateful, Adonna and so on, for you being here with us, all right? Desiree and Joseph. We appreciate you as well. Suzanne, blessings to you. So guys, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. We were happy to bring to you those Spice Mass broadcasts. Hey, Erica, we are happy to serve you, all right? Those of you who have not yet done so, please go ahead. We did promise we were going to fix you up, right? So you get fixed up. Those of you who have not yet done so, please go ahead and share the program again. Sharing the program allows us to get other people to view the program. So I would like to invite you to go ahead and share the program so that the friends on your wall and other people can get to see that the program was on. All right? So blessed night to you, whatever time of the day or night it is. Blessings to you, and we're looking forward to being back with you, God's willing, tomorrow. All right? So take care, guys. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, ja! No! Before you go, there's one person who have not shared the program. I want to encourage that one person, go ahead and share the thing. There's somebody out there who has not yet shared the thing. I want to encourage you right now. Somebody, one of you, have not shared the program. I want you to go ahead and share the program so that we give other people the chance to see that we were live. I ask of you. That's all. All right? So thanks again, and don't forget to tell your people that we can now be viewed via YouTube. All right, so you can still do the regular chatting, still do everything else. In fact, the quality on YouTube is much better than that of Facebook, if you ask me. And you can also watch the program on your TV and stuff like that via YouTube. All right, so that's the benefit that there is by viewing via YouTube. Thanks again, guys, for sharing. May God bless you and your family until we touch base again tomorrow, God's willing. Take care, be safe. And remember, God loves you. He loves you. He loves you. He loves your family. All right? Take care. All the best.